All right, precision shooters. If you're ready to take your target game to a whole new level, you're in the right place. In today's video, we're diving into one of the most important decisions in long-range shooting, picking the perfect cartridges that will boost your accuracy and performance. With so many calibers to choose from, it can be overwhelming. But don't worry, we've handpicked the top options that are known for their precision and reliability. We'll break down the best cartridges trusted by experts to hit those extreme distances and explain exactly what makes them stand out. From record-shattering accuracy to rock-solid stability, these rounds perform where it matters most. So if you're looking to fine-tune your setup and push your rifle to its limits, you're about to discover the best rounds for the job. And if you're as pumped as I am about nailing those long shots, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tips and recommendations. Let's jump in and see which cartridges are in the top tier. Let's kick things off with a true champion in the long-range world, the 6mm Dasher. This cartridge has earned its stripes among precision shooters for some very good reasons. The 6mm Dasher is a neck-down version of the 6mm BR, designed to maximize performance in terms of efficiency, accuracy, and consistency, everything you want in a long-range round. The Dasher's design, featuring a sharper 40-dew shoulder and a slightly shorter case body, allows for more efficient powder burn. What does that mean for you? Higher muzzle velocities, typically between 2,800 and 2,950 feet per second, depending on your load and barrel length, which results in flatter trajectories and more predictable ballistics, especially at longer ranges. And when you're shooting beyond 10,000 yards, that consistency and trajectory is crucial. What's even more impressive is how the Dasher handles wind. It's one of the best performers in breezy conditions, where other smaller 6mm rounds tend to get pushed around. The Dasher holds its velocity well, maintaining stability even when the wind kicks up. One reason the Dasher is such a favorite in competitions is its incredible consistency from shot to shot. The cartridge's design and efficient powder burn rate lead to minimal variation in velocity, something that's key when you're aiming for those tight groupings at extended ranges. From my experience, once you've dialed in your load, the Dasher delivers remarkable accuracy. Plus, with its relatively mild recoil, staying on target and spotting your shots becomes easier, a huge advantage in both competitive and practical long-range situations. While the Dasher might take a bit more effort to reload and isn't as easy to find off the shelf as some other options, if you're serious about precision shooting, it's absolutely worth the investment. Proven time and time again on the competition circuit, this cartridge offers the perfect balance of speed, stability, and low recoil. Next up, we've got the 6mm GTT, another powerhouse in the long-range shooting world that's been making waves recently. Developed by George Gardner and Tom Jacobs, that's where the GT comes from. This cartridge was specifically designed to tackle some of the common issues that shooters face with other 6mm rounds. The 6mm GT strikes the perfect balance between speed, accuracy, and barrel longevity, making it an excellent choice for both competitive shooters and precision enthusiasts like me. One of the things I really appreciate about the 6mm GTT is how efficient it is. It hits that sweet spot by offering great muzzle velocity, usually around 29,000 feet per second, without burning through a ton of powder. This translates to less wear on your barrel, which is definitely something I value, especially if I plan to spend hours at the range. The 6mm GTT also features a 35-dew shoulder angle, which is optimized for smooth feeding in various actions, particularly in magazine-fed rifles. I've had nothing but great experiences with how reliably it cycles, even in fast-paced shooting sessions and matches. Now let's talk about wind performance, one of the big reasons why the 6mm GT has gained such a following. With its high ballistic coefficient bullets, this cartridge excels at maintaining a stable trajectory, even when the wind isn't cooperating. In my experience, it handles crosswinds better than a lot of other 6mm options, keeping that accuracy consistent out to 1,000 yards and beyond. For anyone shooting in windy conditions, the 6mm GTT is a real game changer. Plus, it's got low recoil, which is a huge bonus when it comes to follow-up shots. It helps me stay on target, spot my impacts, and make quick adjustments, something that's critical in competitive shooting, where both speed and accuracy are key. If you're thinking about picking up the 6mm GT, be aware that it's still a relatively new cartridge, so factory ammo might not be as easy to find as with some other calibers. But if you're open to reloading or sourcing from specialty shops, the effort is totally worth it. For me, the 6mm GTT combines everything you want in a long-range cartridge: precision, efficiency, and rock-solid reliability. It's a round that feels like it was made for serious shooters, and it's definitely earned a permanent spot in my arsenal. Next on the list is the 7mm PRC Wheeler, a real heavy hitter in the long-range shooting world. Designed with extended range performance in mind, the 7mm PRC has quickly earned a reputation as a top choice for those pushing their limits. It blends power and precision in a way that very few cartridges can, making it an ideal pick if you're aiming for those extreme distances with pinpoint accuracy. One of the things I absolutely love about the 7mm PRC Wheeler is its ballistic performance. This cartridge is built to work with high ballistic coefficient bullets that stay stable and fast over incredibly long distances. I've seen it deliver impressive energy retention and flat trajectories, making it way easier to hit targets at 1,500 yards or even farther. For shooters who love stretching beyond typical long-range limits, the 7mm PRC Wheeler delivers that extra punch without requiring a steep learning curve. When it comes to muzzle velocity, the 7mm PRC consistently sits between 2,850 and 3,000 feet per second, depending on the load. This gives you a perfect mix of speed and energy. And what's impressive is that all this velocity doesn't come with overwhelming recoil. In fact, I find the recoil pretty manageable for such a high-power round, which helps with better control and quicker follow-up shots. When I'm dialing in for long-range targets, the 7mm PRC's smooth recoil makes it easier to spot my impacts and make quick adjustments on the fly. That said, the 7mm PRC Wheeler is a bit more demanding when it comes to setup. It's not exactly a beginner-friendly cartridge, and I'd definitely recommend pairing it with a solid, high-quality optic that can handle the extended ranges this round is capable of. If you're willing to put in the extra work to dial in your setup, though, this cartridge really shines. For anyone serious about long-range shooting and looking for a round that can handle extreme distances with ease, the 7mm PRC Wheeler is tough to beat. It delivers the energy, precision, and reach you need for those challenging shots. And it's quickly become one of my go-to picks when I want to push myself and my gear to the limit. Let's dive into the .28 Sherman Magnum, a cartridge that's earned plenty of respect among long-range shooters and hunters alike. The .28 Sherman Magnum is all about delivering power and precision, blending both in a way that not many cartridges can match. When I'm aiming to tackle longer ranges with some serious impact, this is definitely one of my go-to choices. What I really like about the .28 Sherman Magnum is its design, which strikes a perfect balance between speed and stability over long distances. It's built to handle high ballistic coefficient 7mm bullets without breaking a sweat, and it does an excellent job of maintaining its velocity. Out of the muzzle, it hits speeds around 3,000 feet per second, giving you a serious edge when trying to stay on target in less than ideal conditions. That speed results in a flatter trajectory, making it much easier to adjust for wind drift, a feature every long-range shooter can appreciate. On the range, the .28 Sherman Magnum performs flawlessly. The recoil is definitely there, but it's surprisingly manageable for the amount of power it packs. In my experience, that extra energy is well worth it, especially if you're planning on using this cartridge for both hunting and competitive shooting. It's got enough stopping power to take down larger game, which makes it versatile for both precision shooting and real-world field applications. If you're looking for a dual-purpose, round that excels in long-range target shooting, while still being more than capable for hunting. The .28 Sherman Magnum definitely fits the bill. Last, but certainly not least, we've got the 7mm Remington Magnum, an absolute classic in the world of long-range shooting, and one of my personal favorites. This cartridge has been around for decades and has proven itself time and time again, earning a well-deserved reputation as one of the most versatile and reliable long-range rounds out there. The 7mm Rem Mag strikes an incredible balance between power, speed, and accuracy, which is why it's used in everything from precision shooting to big game hunting. One of the things I love most about the 7mm Rem Mag is how well it handles a wide range of bullet weights, typically between 140 and 175 grains. This gives you the flexibility to tailor your setup to whatever you're doing. For example, lighter bullets give you flatter trajectories and higher speeds, while heavier ones offer better penetration and greater stability in windy conditions. When I'm at the range, I appreciate how easy it is to fine-tune the 7mm Rem Mag for different scenarios. It performs exceptionally well even at distances of 1,000 yards and beyond. As for muzzle velocity, the 7mm Rem Mag definitely holds its own. Depending on the load, you're looking at speeds between 2,800 and 3,100 feet per second. This gives you a flatter trajectory and helps reduce wind drift, so you can stay on target even in less than ideal conditions. The combination of speed and a high ballistic coefficient lets it retain energy and maintain accuracy at long distances. I've found it especially handy in windy conditions, where other rounds may struggle to stay on track. What makes the 7mm Rem Mag even more popular is its manageable recoil. While it's definitely powerful, it's not overly punishing, which means you can stay on target more easily and make quicker follow-up shots. In my experience, it's powerful enough for big game hunting, but also precise enough for competitive shooting. If you're looking for a versatile, proven cartridge that handles long distances with ease, the 7mm Remington Magnum is an excellent choice. It's reliable, widely available, and has a stellar track record in both tactical and hunting situations. For me, it's a go-to round that works just as well for nailing distant targets as it does for bringing down large game. Wrapping up our list is the 6mm BR, also known as bench rest, a legendary cartridge that's practically synonymous with precision shooting. This round has been a go-to for long-range shooters and competition shooters for years, and it's earned that spot for good reason. When I'm aiming to shoot tiny groups at extended distances, the 6mm BR is always near the top of my list. What makes the 6mm BR stand out is its efficiency. The design features a short, stout case with a sharp shoulder angle, which helps promote consistent powder burn and stable velocities. In practical terms, that means you get incredibly low standard deviation in velocity, making each shot highly predictable. As any precision shooter will tell you, consistency is everything, especially when you're dialing in shots past 1,000 yards. The 6mm BR delivers that consistency in spades. When you're shooting the 6mm BR on the range, it's an absolute pleasure. The recoil is minimal, which is a huge advantage when you need to stay on target and spot your own shots. I've found that even when the wind is kicking up, the 6mm BR holds its own, thanks to the high ballistic coefficient of the bullets used with this cartridge. It's a forgiving round that handles wind better than many others in its class, meaning you need less adjustment for accurate shots. One thing to keep in mind, though, is that while the 6mm BR is incredibly accurate, it does require some setup. This cartridge is widely favored by handloaders who enjoy fine-tuning their loads for optimal precision, and factory ammo can be harder to come by. But if you're willing to put in the time at the reloading bench, the 6mm BR offers plenty of reward, letting you adjust each load to get the best possible performance. All in all, the 6mm BR remains one of the top choices for long-range precision shooting. It's a consistent, low-recoil round that's a favorite in competitive circles and highly respected among precision shooters. If you're serious about accuracy And don't mind a little extra work at the reloading bench. The 6mm BR is a cartridge that'll deliver time and time again. And there you have it, our top picks for the best long-range shooting cartridges. Each of these rounds offers something unique, whether it's the pinpoint precision and consistency of the 6mm BR, the powerhouse performance of the 7mm PRC Wheeler, or the all-around versatility of the 7mm Remington Magnum. These cartridges aren't just about hitting targets, they're about pushing the limits of accuracy, stability, and overall performance. Picking the right cartridge can make a huge difference in your shooting experience, and I hope this list has helped you narrow down which one might be the best fit for your needs. Whether you're prepping for a competition, gearing up for big game hunting, or just looking to improve your skills at longer distances, one of these rounds is sure to take your shooting to the next level. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried any of these cartridges? Or do you have another favorite round for long-range shooting? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get a discussion going. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss an update on all things precision shooting. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time.